my Twitch channel or YouTube video, whichever this is for you at the moment. My name is Local. I run I run a bunch of Abyssal things. Currently, I'm going to be running Nergals in Tier 6 firestorms. Unless you know what you're doing, please do not run this. You will die. And I don't want to hear about it. So, which I'm sorry for, but you have been warned that you will die, so just don't do it. If you disobey me at this point, it's clearly your fault, no matter what else you've chosen to do. And that's perfectly fine. It's alright if you die on your own poor life choices, but don't do it on mine. So, right now, this is working up until 9th of January. Because of these boosters. They help immensely. So, till the 9th of January, downtime, I get extra cap, drain resistance, and resistance. Armor resistance, specifically. And that's going to help my Nergals through a lot of this. Especially if I get any negative effects or whatnot. So just be aware of that. That if it is past the 9th of Jan, this will probably not work so great in Tier 6s. I usually die at that point, so just so you're aware. Right now, however, it's absolutely goddamn fantastic, and I love it. But later on, it will not be. And that's why you should pay attention to event boosters and some of the stuff that you do. If you're on the edge of being able to do something, now you're over that edge. Enjoy that. Alright, so. I'm going to keep track of it this time. And I totally did not do that. Give me one moment, please. Let's go over here. Announcements. Copy, paste, enter, send now. There we go. Now I have done that. I'm going to go spam the Abyssal Lurkers channel. If you have not been in the Abyssal Lurkers channel, highly recommend it. It is a great place to go and learn things. They have lots of fits. I currently don't run cruiser stuff, so these guys have a bunch of stuff. Check their MOTD first. A lot of their stuff is in their MOTD. It'll scroll pretty quickly, so you might forget some of it. But feel free to reload it and use that. It's fantastic. All right, let's go in here and let's make all the ESC. Reasonably easy room, nothing stopping my drones. Let's orbit that. Reps on nub, reps on... Did I not do that yet? No, I'll do that. Alright, no problem. One warden and some fire watchers. So warden, upholders for you, fire watchers for you, sentinels for you, drones out. Oh, no, I got my watch list up. No, you don't have your watch list. Alright. Fleet, watch list. Fleet, watch list. You're fine. Good job. Shoot that dude. Hey, how's it going? Kekulis. I'm going to go with that anyway and pretend that's how your name is said. May or may not be. Oh, drone's taking damage. Return to drone bay. So if you catch it early enough which drone is taking damage, if you get reps on it and have it orbit you, so for example, I know this one is next, return an orbit, reps off Loki. It's the only one being shot. Let's get reps on him. Come on. They might focus that one, but you're repping it up and it won't die. And then they'll either go back to the Nergals or they'll go to another drone, but that might be okay. Turn an orbit. Shoot that guy. You're shooting him. You're shooting him. You're going to focus on upholders next. This one's cutting her real close here. I think he might be surviving, though. So this is fairly challenging stuff, but yeah. Shoot that guy. Shoot that guy. This guy needs some reps. I can't even tell which one of those is being shot at. Forgot to check negatives. Oh, and do that. So let's, while we're early on in, let's go Halcyon on you. You don't have one. You have a 2. That one's not being shot at. We're fairly good for the moment. You get the preservers after those guys. Air daily. What? The hell's this air daily goal thing? Why is my game yelling at me? Watchman for you. New daily skill point thing. I clearly have not looked or heard of this thing, but that's alright. Return that drone to drone bay. And he's still being shot. We're going to bring drones in. There's not that many guys left here. Okay, so unfortunately, because this guy's my tank and he needs all the cap boosters, he can't loot things, and he's not always going to be able to show you what the loot is. But I'm going to be tracking it in Abyss Tracker. So you will see the final results there of things. Shoot that guy. So 183 to start off, and this guy over here will be looting it. First room, 183 million. So that's a typical about 6-minute kind of cycle. The hell's this guy going? Further away, apparently. No, you know what? Oh, okay. But I don't want to go look at it. I'll have to figure that out later. Drones in. Reload. You're going back to Mystic. And in we go. And we're only at about the 5-minute mark here. Yeah. Ooh, look at this bullshit right here. I think we're, yeah, no. Might not be through that speed cloud. The Thunderchild we're not so worried about. The rest of these guys could be a problem. Unless we go right here. Reps on nub, reps on nub. We're going to have to be ready for some, what you call it there? ADC stuff. Marker, drainer, another one. I almost want to try using my drones. Okay, these guys are not as effective as I thought they were going to be. Arrestor for you. Drainer for you. Marker for you. Orbit this guy at 1,000. Okay, this guy's currently webbed. I don't want him to get too far away though, so he should hopefully be dying soon there. You got the marker, you got the drainer. Let's mark 1, 2, 3 on these guys so I know which one's shooting which. Attacker pacifier. Yes, kill that. It's okay, I'll come back into range, I'm sure. Hey, Legs, how's it going? Any day now, I'm sure this guy will come back into range so I can shoot him. There we go. You know, no, I'm not going to bother switching ammo. I've got tons of time on this thing. 2 and 3. Let's grab this one. Okay. You know what? I can target all these guys up. So I'm shooting 3 different targets right now. This guy is shooting 2, this guy is shooting 1, and this guy is shooting the Thunderchild. The reason being, if you're not aware of these ships, they go up in DPS every time they shoot. So by doing this, my average DPS will go up. If I shot all the same target, every time that target dies, the DPS resets, and it takes longer to kill them. You don't have as high a DPS overall. Once the Thunderchild's dead, this guy's going to go towards the loot cache. Nobody's currently shooting specifically at him. So he's going to head there now. And that one's dead there. So let's orbit this guy. You're orbiting him still. These two should be able to start heading towards that transfer conduit. And if they start running out of range, which is not the case, then I can turn them around. Still haven't died. I'm pretty sure I've made 40 billion with these guys. 40B. They were supposed to die like 17 hours ago. Don't get me wrong. They've definitely made me think that they weren't going to survive, but they still did. There is definitely some luck involved. 103 million. So we're hitting close to the 300 on the second one, which is really good. Yeah, they are. I bought them when they were cheap too. It's like 180 million per 4 hours for these guys. So I usually get 3 in, so like 60 million an hour. This is fine. Yeah, Lucid, Scyllas, no scrams or anything in there. Short range deviant over there. Oh my god. They're all deviants. Okay, that's fine. Nope, that's okay. Let's go this way. Going to turn off the AB. Regroup. Reps on nub. Reps on nub. None of those guys should be in range. Pop out drones. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're going to focus these guys first. And despite what I just said about upholders, actually no, we're going to put the drones on the upholders, which will make sense too. Daily air completed. Armor, goal, repair, other capsuleers. Oh, there it is. I have to claim it. I get that and that. Evermarks and ISK. Cool. That's under opportunities. Okay, this guy is going to drop 1 Mystic. We're going to orbit that. Couple drones are taking damage, but that upholder's almost dead. Sentinels are going down. Okay, drones don't appear to be taking damage now, so you're going to get the Watchman. You're going to get the Scylla. So, I mean, there is a little more of a possibility... Oh, I lost a drone there. There's a little more of a possibility of what could be the reason of it, too. Because I also used better ABs on these guys than what I normally do. And speed and getting from one room to the next is super important. And right now, I'm pretty sure they have about a 10% extra speed over what I normally use. So that is probably a big factor too, that I'm not fully throwing out there as often. But at the same time, like it has to be more than that. It's also the fact that I'm not running out of cap every 5 seconds, and my guys aren't doing damage and aren't repping. For some reason, I think that might have something to do with it. Just possibly. I think that's okay. Let's try to go for that. Yep, I keep failing at what I'm trying to do, which is lose these guys. I mean, the main thing that comes from is I expected them to die so long ago, and they haven't. Okay, let's target that. You kill that. Drones can go kill that right quick. Okay, almost got that one. Hey, Fennicus, how's it going? 92 and a Velis. Good there, let's grab that. Remy, how you doing tonight? Gonna bring these guys in. Whoa. The Abyss is a dangerous place. Don't go in there, you will die. Okay, so 14.5 minutes. Let's approach there, approach there, approach there. You need a single drone. There's your drone. You are going to grab that, and that. Estimated 414. I don't think it's actually... no, 414 sounds about right. Add new run. 1430. Paste. Save run, view details. I've just noticed the page expired. God damn it. My runs. Did that show up? No, it did not. Add a run. See, this is why this has been annoying me lately. Dangerous. Thank you for the raid, buddy. Here's that one. 14.5 minutes. I made, how much? 350 million.
Target the Reapers.
And run.
Target everyone. Somebody fire!
Alright, so we're going to drag that over to the Orca. We're going to go Cata, Firestorm. I'd ask how your stream was, but I already know. I was there. Let's go there. We're going to activate this for fleet. We're going into the next Tier 6 Firestorm, where I still have not been dying, and I should be dying, and I don't know what's going on with that.
Hello, adventurer, and thank you for following Loki back.
So let's activate that, pop over here, look at things I'm not supposed to be looking at right now. Mr. Dexter and Lazza, thank you for the follows, I appreciate it. Alright, this is an easy enough room. There are no webs in here, so I don't have to worry too much about my drones on that one. Reps. Why's yours look weird? No, yours is fine. Okay, so we've got wardens, we've got 2 big guys, you go for the 2 big guys, we've got a bunch of fire watchers. So we kill all those first. That. Warden, Firewatcher, Firewatcher.
Hello,
Another moment or two here. Sentinel.
Hello, adventurer.
Balakibuff, Altanebra, Carolina, and Phoebe, thank you for the follows. I appreciate them.
Hello, adventurer.
Okay, we're just going to hit the second rep there for a sec. Do you have negative cap? No, you're perfectly fine. Okay, drones are okay everywhere. Shoot, Firewatcher. Yeah, let's pop that for a moment. There are still quite a few newts in here, is probably the bigger problem. I haven't been noticing them as much with... let's orbit these guys for a sec. I want to kill them. I haven't been noticing the newts quite as much because of the boosters that are out right now. But they still happen, and there's still something to be aware of. So what it is I have a deck of magic cards, and the different color cards in the deck are worth varying amounts. Return this drone to my bay. So at the end of the night, I pick a card, and I draw a name. I go through the deck. I think there's 96 cards left, and if you pick one of the bonus main cards, you win 5 billion ISK because the first one won already, so the 2 billion one's already out of there. Or you get one corresponding to the card you pick. What do you mean you're out of range? Drone's in. Turn AB off. Oh. Preserver's almost dead. You know what? I need to kick that back out and kill this preserver. Escort, Sentinel.
Hello, adventurer.
Okay, drone's back in. CD Green, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you all are having a wonderful evening and you enjoy Dangerous' stream. I know I do. Why is that Firewatcher not dead? I am terrible. Nope, that's okay. See, I don't play the same way that other streamers do sometimes. You can enter my draw, and if you win my draw, you win my draw. I will give it to you. That's because I started on a points-based system, and people had to pay for their tickets. I'm like, I'm not taking that back. You get your name in for the draw. I understand you have to go to bed. Go to bed. That's okay. If you win, I'll send you a message and you can have it later. Whew, look at this one, though. Speaking of winning, 507 million is cash. Unstable large plate. So yeah, feel free to enter. Dangerous won't be here either. But you guys can still win. Chad will pick out a number for you. We'll play. It's okay. I know other people don't do that. However, I do it because I understand. I have a wife and a daughter. 335 million. It is an unstable, large armor plate mutaplasmid. There's an I in mutaplasmid. Yeah, that's one of my jackpot things in here. I get that. It's a happy day. For obvious reasons. I mean, the other hard part is, this is the first room, so I still have to get it out the other two. I don't see Cryptus in here, which would be my biggest threat. Could there be any more newts, guys? Any more newts? Newts, anyone? Let's orbit this at 7,500. Turn on my AB, bring those guys back in and around. Medium deviant over there. Yeah, let's fly away. So we're going to fly down here, turn off my AB. I'm going to target these dissipators. This guy's going to target the null charge. Just going to wait a minute here. 30, that should do it. Would help if I kick my drones out. go. Still would help if I kick some more drones out. Okay. So we're gonna fly away from this medium deviant. The targeting ones I don't care that much about. It's still great to be away from them though. These guys will do less damage, but it's not as huge of a deal. And again, part of the reason with a room like this that I can run these is I have a lot of extra cap from not being neutered out as much. And it is making a massive difference. I expected to lose this fleet long ago, and I have not. So here's the other thing. There's a lot of filaments you can run. If anyone's in JITA, take a quick look at the price of Raging Firestorm filaments. Because even though they don't drop it super regularly, they can drop that plate that I got. Destroy 25 non-capsulators. I'm going to have to look at the air stuff later. I have not yet. Although I read about it, and I'm like, I have no idea what this guy is talking about. I thought he was talking about the normal ones that used to pop up. It's like, kill 25 guys. That sounds super easy for me. Confuser there. None of my drones being shot at, so I get to keep using them for a bunch of extra DPS. $25 that, and completed the air daily bonus thing. Hey, how's it going, Kalis? Wait, how did I convince you of that? Or did somebody else convince you of that? Oh, no, that's just what you're going to do. Gotcha. Okay, I see. I just now convinced you of that. I mean, you could do it with... although, with the Icky, if you do it with the Icky, then you at least get the assault damage control. And that makes it a lot harder for you to die and die, right? Okay, so we're going to hit that. Everyone looks pretty good on everything. I might need to shoot a couple more. Just one more thing. We're good. Okay, so as we get closer to this, we're going to want to bring drones in so they don't die. It's a good spot right there. Drones are all in. Shoot that guy. So we went from 500 in the last one to 68 in this one. I think that's okay. I think it evens out nicely, though. I usually figure about 45 kilometers. I think it might be 40, but I like to be on the safe side, so 45. And so 45 for the large and 25 for the, or 20 for the small. Interesting. Which one? Short range deviant here. That's way the hell that way. Few strike lance, but not too many. Let's just go over here. Regroup. Reps on nub. Reps on nub. Drones out. Drones out. Drones out. And strike lance. Doesn't look like any of them got hit from that nonsense. Second armor rep on. Yep. Let's do a little overheating on this one. And you know what? Drone's back in. See if I screwed up. I don't believe I did. Okay, all my guys are nearby, and we are fine. That's okay, sometimes I can't tell if I'm going to live or die either, and those are the interesting rooms. I can tell you this is going to be a quick tier 6. Give me a moment. Okay, we are going to approach the biocache. That field weaver is probably almost dead on its own. How expensive is this thing? 1.6. That's a little pricier than I care for. Icky, armor reps, afterburner, a web, Vellies. What's that? What level is that made for? Okay, so see 77 and 70 and like 60. So two around 70 million, which is low for this, but of course the first one was absolutely huge. Stack that, and time on this is 13 minutes. Hey Thunder, how's it going? Okay, made for T5s. That's the trick, isn't it, Laz? I'm not going to lie. When to hit the ADC is that's what takes practice probably more than anything else. Open fleet hangar there. Stack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Copy. 652 million estimated in 13 minutes. You're supposed to be Firestorm. Save and view details. The last one might have said dark, and that was the website's fault. I insist on that. Copy there. That. Add run. Over to here. Cata. Fire. People are going to hate me soon. So, you guys have an idea of what my fit is, because it's based off of the one that I have in here. Nergals. Nope. Nergals. There we go. Keep in mind that that fit is currently modified. Oh, Jesus. Away from that. Okay, so we're going down this way. Towards the blue cloud, not in the blue cloud. Away from that tower and that. Alright. So we've got 2 ghosting. Those have to die first. They mess with my range. We don't like them. Then, obviously, we have a bunch of starving to deal with that we're not going to like. However, the nice thing about them is they're not as strict with what they shoot as the Harrowing are. So they will swap between all the targets, and that makes them a little easier to tank. That guy, slightly out of range. There we go. I mean, that'll absolutely happen just for... If I get 3 easy runs, I can finish this in 9 minutes. If I get 3 hard runs, it's going to take close to that full 20. This guy is probably going to need some reps. It's been a while since I've been... Well, this is a very cap-heavy room. Don't do that. Turn that off. Orbit this guy. Okay, nobody's taking a ton of damage right now. It's got me scared. Three are still shooting at you. Two, no. See, that's the problem. When they're neuting, you don't know who they're actually shooting at.
Hello, adventurer.
Thank you for the follow. I cannot look at the moment, but I appreciate it. This is a busy room. It's being super nice to my drones, though. Ah, tracking tower, that does not help. Drifted back into range on it. Ooh. James or Jones? Were you using the right missiles? That's going to be the first question, I promise you. Okay. If you haven't checked it out, there is an Abyssal Lurkers channel in game. They have a lot of fits and a lot of good information on running Abyssals. And they also have a Discord that has equally valuable, large amounts of information. Feel free to give them a check out. They'll be able to tell you how to run T0 Tier 1 reasonably easily, probably at what you're looking to do. And they've tested all. And it gives you a nice variety, too, because you can go with really, really cheap fits that will die. But the nice thing about them is that you start learning from them, and you start learning how to do things in the game from them. Which, you can have an easy fit that's just mind-numbingly stupid. I built one, actually. And it can't die. You literally have to fly it out of the abyss, or leave all your drones in a tower, which I don't even think spawn in Tier 0, in order to kill it. So, very, very, very difficult to lose them. But, you're not going to learn shit from it. So it's not as useful as some of the other ones. Okay, let's start approaching that biocache. Drones can come in at this point. Approach there, anchoring, anchoring, anchoring. Then this guy's specifically going to approach, and these guys can go to the transfer conduit. That. I mean, I tried the Vagabond. I failed at it. I've tried Retributions a number of times. I've not done well on those, although I promise you right now is when you want to. Holy crap. They get all of the boosters. 83 million on this one. Here, do you want damage, cap, and armor resists? Here you go. I gotcha. Alright, so AB is on. Don't need that on. Let's transfer conduit. Second room, we're a little over 5 minutes, but not in any case. 5.5 is absolutely great. Dangerous, you should have yourself a wonderful evening. I'll talk to you later. Oh no, I don't like this. I don't like this. We'll see how it goes, though. Orbit at 15, regroup. That, medium deviant, nobody loves you. Lots of frigates to shoot. Turn that on, please. A single hunter, couple lookouts. Okay, so we got lucky on those at least. How far away are we from that? Not very. Repping the right guy. Good job, mate. Okay, Devoted are still shooting this guy, which is what we like to see. Come on. Look, I don't want to get closer. Priest it is. This guy's being shot. Unlock that. Target that. Remote rep off. Remote rep on that guy. Why are you doing that to me? We'll overheat you. Don't do that, air goals. All right. All of my guys are killing Unite. Ooh. So, I mean, another thing that's great for that, if you have access to nullsec or a wormhole or people in one of those places that like you, what you can do is you can do planetary interaction. It's boring as shit, but for a brand new faction warfare player, it would give you more than enough to get started in faction warfare. But it's selling some time for ISK is what it's doing. We are far enough away from that medium deviant. I can kick my drones out. Whoop, 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 whoop. Kill that Smith, please. This one dead. Actually, you know what? Let's focus on a few of these guys. Do you not have this guy targeted? Okay, drones are getting hit a little bit, but not enough to worry a huge amount about. Drones in, and now the fun begins. These guys should not be running out of range at all. Abyss. That guy, 122 million. 122 is fairly normal for me. This guy will be looting it. Okay, and approach there. Woo! Hey, Race, how's it going, buddy? Do not need extra reps out now. Do not need to shoot my own dude.
Hello, adventurer, and thank you for following.
John Solis, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Hello, adventurer.
I swear you've been here before and done it before, but that's okay. I'll take it, buds. That, and that. Good to hear, good to hear. Alright, now we're just sitting on the gate waiting for the next room. We are... So, 6 minutes and 40 seconds is your average time you have per room. So if you're above that, you're generally pretty happy. 30 seconds is not a lot above that. For firestorms, 2 minutes is, and we are about 2 minutes above that. So we are fairly happy with where we're sitting, especially considering we didn't really get to use drones a whole lot in this room. Drones, believe it or not, are what's going to make or break it for you for Tier 6. That extra 270 DPS makes a huge... God damn it! Makes a huge difference. Well, at least we can use drones in this one. 1 and 2. No heralds. Lookouts are fine. Smiths are fine. Those fishers could be a problem. More with this guy at 15. Regroup. Reps on nub. Reps on nub. Drones out. Second one on. Drones out. Drones out. Fisher, 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 fisher. Hunter, 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 hunter. Shoot, 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 shoot. Shoot, shoot. Pop a cat booster. Just to be on the safe side. I don't think I actually need it, but I'm running everything, so. They're pricey and they're challenging. Like, Hawks are much easier to run than these guys are. Okay, none of those guys are dying. Might lose a drone, but we'll see. That Fisher has... Okay, you need to die. Thank you. Everyone's okay. Oddly enough, they haven't changed targets yet, which is really weird. Like, not to kill drones. These guys don't actually kill drones all that often. But there we go. The Devoted finally switched to this guy, so I kind of have to watch him. Unlock that, target that, reps on that. Let's kill 1 and then 2. And this room went a lot smoother than the last one. Just so much. Everything stayed in range. Everything's dying. It's great. So retries aren't that bad, and with the boosters, they're a lot easier, even if you're just using some of the smaller boosters. I had a fit, I don't use it anymore, but it worked a while ago, and yeah. It was 300 million ISK, and it used to run, and I used to be able to run 4s in it, so. Beam retries. Drones are all good. I haven't lost any, actually. Once this guy's dead, I can head towards the... Actually, I can head towards this now. And then I can head towards the gate out, and we will be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's go get some loot. Yep, 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 yep. That thing right there. That guy... Sure. Let's do that. Ah, damn it, I hate priests. Drones on priest. Drones on priest. Drones on priest. Can't shoot that just yet. Shoot that. This one is 182 billion. Ran it. What? Ran a space with surveys. God damn it. Don't need drones to kill. No, don't shoot him. Okay, you're shooting the right guy. Approach there. I'm doing well, Co. How about yourself? Start throwing my stuff back into Abyssal Tracker so I can show the world what a stupid amount of ISK I'm making. So this one was 16 minutes. We're going to approach there. Did not lose any drones. 12? Yeah. It's not really close enough, but it's going to be close enough. Okay. You, and you. Copy. 47. Over to here. 16. Drop that. Paste. Enter. Stack that. Copy that into here. Paste. Save and view. Cata fires 350 million. All right. Bad idea time. So this will pull just a little bit longer over the 1 hour, but it should be doing pretty good. It's like close to 500 to run. Ooh, this is a good start, I'll tell you that. Orbit that. We have a snare caster. That would be my first victim. Actually, to be fair, this isn't even a hard room. Wish there's a short-range deviant in here. Okay, approach that. But we don't want to fly right at them. They have already switched some targets, which means they've already lost. Were there 2 snare casters and I missed one? I say as I turn off my AB on my main character anyway. So I need these guys to die. So plate forgers don't follow you. So you want them to die a little earlier if at all possible. Not over most of the DPS, but there's 2 DPS left in here. But these guys will keep other ones alive, so you definitely want them dead. Which one are you shooting? Neither of those. Okay. That's what happens when there's 3 left. That one. You get these guys. Back to approaching this with that on. Kill plate forger. Gaze dimmer. Spark lance. Actually, that is something that I can do. So another thing I realized, if I really want to, if I'm having issues with modules being near burned out, I could switch modules in the Orca as well, instead of having to repair them and then repair them for free later, right? Okay, Spotlighter's the last one. Open loop container, approach transfer, reloading everyone. This one is how much? 510. There's another unstable large plate. Gravid large armor repairer. Yeah, this will be a good hour, that's for sure. It does a pretty good job, I have to say. Transfer. So that is 3 minutes in, so we still have 7 minutes. This is a reasonably quick room. We're pretty good. Oh my god. Yes, please. Alright, let's just go this way then. Regroup. That. Drones out. What do we have for DPS in here? Strike Lance, a fair bit. I was going to say I could kill the snare casters first, but I don't need to. There are no snare casters. Because they're the ones most likely to go after my drones. Drones. Orbit this at 7. I should have done so close. Hit that. Strike Lance. I put both of my ADC, or both my armor ups on. I have my ADC if I need it, which I'm going to. Overheat that a little bit. That'll distract these guys a bit. But with my drones on these, enough of them will die pretty quick that this is going to be a short fight. Drones are not being shot at this time. Strike Lance, Strike Lance. Actually, it's the last 2 DPS to worry about. Come on. Approach that. Clicking like a madman. I mean, I'll spend money on Eve. I don't know why. Look, I have a disclaimer in my fits now. To be fair, you guys are usually pretty good. You guys don't whine too much when you die. I appreciate that. I want you to know that. Approach that. Drones in. What's this one? 86. Loot that. Approach there, and there, and there. And we should have more than enough time to get control of the last room before our boosters wear out. In 4 minutes, that's tons of time. Well, I'm glad I'm not in Hawks right now, I'll tell you that. Alright, so I've got both of those running. I'm going to pop a cap booster. Don't think that gets me aggro. Short range deviants are currently over there. Let's turn that off. Orbit this at 1,000. Regroup. Nub. Nub. That. That. And that. One, and 2. Pop that. Target that guy and target that guy, because I need to be able to rep them just in case. Now, I've kicked my drones out. They're probably going to get shot at, but it's almost time for me to repair, and this is the last room. I'm not going to be sad to see some of them die. I can turn that off. Whoa, maybe I can't turn that off. Pop that. If some of them die distracting these guys, it's okay. I'm fine with that. But you just need to be aware of what's going on with everyone, and there's a lot to look at. So, if I'm not talking to you for a minute, it's probably why. And yeah, some of my drones are dying there and there. I'm going to bring them in. Because at this time, I almost have this fully under control anyway. And that's the difference between Hawks and Nergals. I can have 4 of these guys alive, and I have full control of this room. These guys are strong against symbols. This guy needs some reps. He's currently got 2 symbols in the Ixion on him. 3 is almost dead, and 3 is on you. Okay, you can shoot that one. Probably helped if you shot something too. You can still do them, but this is comparatively easy to the bullshit I have to do with Hawks in here. Although those boosters right now, those are meant for shit like this, because where Hawks will normally get neuted out, and that's the biggest problem, is a lot of people are like, okay, I'm going to save my cap booster for when I have no cap, then I'm going to hit it. And the issue with that is that's not actually when you need to hit your cap booster. You need to hit your cap booster the minute you come in the room, because their neuting is faster than your cap booster is. Orbit that at 500. And the last guy left that is a bit annoying is that Ixion and the Dramiel. Ixion, Dramiel, Fury. Another almost 100 million there. Loot. Damn it. surveys again. Loot. Okay, I'm still concerned this Ixion is going to go out of range. I'm going to have to switch ammo, but it's fine if it does. My boosters are actually still going, which here I have good control of the place. That was all I needed for my boosters. 13 seconds left. On boosters. Lots of time left for this. Shit, you're going to get him. Alright, let's approach here. Kill the Echo. The Sword Spine's dead. Grab that one. This is a nice fast one. And that's the hour mark there with the boosters up. And that one was 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, so fleet hangar. Fleet hangar. Let's stack that. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Usually 6 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Copy. 64 million there. Stock you up. Add a run. 10, nope. 10, 40, delete, paste, enter. Over to here, stack that. 5, 6, copy, 628 million estimated on that one. Dock there. Now keep in mind, this is a good hour. First, I got 4 runs in, and second, I got 2 large plates, which is just ridiculous. Let's copy or save and view. 630 million estimated in that one. And let's go over to this character. Grab that. Stack that. Nope, not copy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy. Yep, that'll do it. And here is the hour. 2 billion sell estimate and 1.91 billion buy. So yeah, I made 2 billion in an hour. That won't always happen. That was a particularly lucky set of runs, but it can happen. And it's not the first time it's happened either. This guy needs 800 Mystic. And comparatively, it's 30 million per run for filaments, so I used 120 million in filaments. So 1.9 billion profit. You definitely need a hobgoblin. All right. Oh yeah, no, those capitals are mint. So I went and on one of my last runs to go sell stuff in Jita, I'm flying and I peek at my loot, and I'm like, that's an unstable siege, and that's 3.1 billion on buy orders. So needless to say, that was well worth it. You're good. Let's. Oh wait, no, I want to do that. Let's go over to here. So enter the Horde #Horde if you have not already. You do not have to be here to win that draw, but you do have to enter it. And we are also going to go #hourly, and do one of those draws as well. Now that's open. I'm going to get my stuff done here right quick. Drop off my bucket of loot. And restock this guy and this guy yet. So keep in mind, I've got the Tetramon and I have Halcyon on this guy. You use or lose your Halcyons on every character. So there's no reason to try to stockpile them unless you, unless it's for a weekend or some shit like that. Use them up. That's what they're for. Okay, so you got that. You need 400s. You use a fair number of cap boosters on that. That'll likely leave you a tiny bit of space. Need one more hob. Got that, and repair quote. And this guy needs a repair quote. He only had one damaged hobgoblin. It's because he has no other hobgoblins. No, he's got a full set of them. Alright, oh, this guy always carries extra cap boosters for me as well. In case anyone was curious. 800 of that. And we're good there. So I'm going to leave you guys with a quick ad break. Take a quick break to give my little girl a couple little kissies before she goes off to bed. And I will be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. And then we'll do that draw. Back in a minute. Hi, little misses. Do you want your kisses? Mwah. Everyone's watching. Where are you?
Oh, I was just blanking. There's still some left, you know. Oh, it's okay. Okay, you're just gonna let me. Oh, I know. He's pretty great, isn't he?
Do you want monkey and stripes?
Yes.
Alright, love you guys.
You too, baby.
Alright. Oh, I still have 15 seconds. Look at me. So, in case no, everyone should see now. My draws are usually around the 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour marks. Give or take a little bit. It's after I've run an hour of ISK, so it's not quite there. I guess that's not entirely inaccurate. An hour of Abyss. So it's not exactly an hour, but it's generally pretty close to. Sometimes it'll be a little faster. You know, I have 10 minutes left. I don't want to try run another one. Sometimes it'll be a slower. I have more than enough time to run a fourth, but it takes 5 minutes longer. Alright, let's go to Moobot. We are going to close that, announce this close, draw the winner, and announce the winner, who is Flatmouse. Congratulations, Flatmouse, on winning 100 million ISK. IGS Flatmouse. And we're going to copy that. I don't even make you put your own name in. And we are going to go Warp Fleet here. And pop over to this. Fleet, paste, auto-link character, and give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy has the IS today. Yes, he does. Okay, and that is sent. You don't even have to worry about it. Archive that draw, and we're back to here. Okay, this character needs shield boosters on. And these guys all need to pop their boosters. And for the most part, I just check this character. No negatives on the Exile. We're good. Turret tracking, it's not a huge deal for these guys, and nothing on him. So, all in all, fairly good set of boosters. Now, you guys might want to re-roll. I don't usually. That's up to you and what you're comfortable with. Like I said, I've been trying to lose these goddamn things for 20 hours already, and I've failed miserably, so... Actually, it might be longer than that now. Rodivas and Frigates. That's a good one for me. Medium Deviant. Nobody cares. Let's over this. Love it when it looks like you're in a speed cloud, but you're not in a speed cloud. Or vice versa. It doesn't look like you're in a speed cloud, but you are in a speed cloud. No, hourly is done. I just did the draw. New hourly, I will start at when I take a break on the next one. After about an hour. I don't start it up until the next one. The Horde is all... Nope, Horde goes till the end. I keep that up all stream. Because I want people to be able to enter that and not have to worry about whether they can win it or not. They absolutely can. Gonna mark these guys. Turn that off. Orbit this at 1,000. So these guys like to kind of kick around the... renewing a bit, so you do have to watch that. They'll get out of range because they're trying to get the reps. Jesus, guys. 1, 2, and 3. Well, that's 8, but that's alright. Let's orbit this guy at that. Loot 1.7 billion estimated. To be fair, I should have been a little more patient selling the siege that I got, but this one I will be. I am so not sorry. Okay, A got out of range a little bit, but came back in. But that reset my damage on this guy. I know, I'm sure you feel... Now, here's the other thing. It's the first room. That's the problem. It's the first goddamn room. I prefer those on the third room, for some reason. Alright, so... Guys almost dead there... There's lots of time left to die. Even though I've been going 20 some odd hours with this thing, or longer, I can't even remember now. I lost track a while back. To be fair, I think I put in... No, I think it's probably close to 30, because I made about 40 billion so far. This is the first one of those I've gotten, but I still largely expect to die every time I come in here, because that was how it usually worked. For this, you mean? So, for running T5 version of this, it's 500 million-esque for a Nergal. Or do you just mean Gila? It's still Gila. You can also use Ikitursa, Vagabond, a few missile ones. There's a variety of them. The Abyssal Lurkers channel is fantastic for that. Well, this one ain't killing me. Yeah, so the hacks I listed in Gila. 1, 2, 3, 4. Medium deviant there, so I might even get to use those drones. You're going to orbit 1. You're going to orbit 2. You're going to go for the loot. 1, 2. Loot box. 3. Escort. 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 Drones. 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 Lucid. 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 Triclaving cache. Open loot. Uh, 106. Shoot that guy, and drones on all of those. We are far enough away. 45 is pretty good for there. So here's the problem, Raced. I don't know if ganking is up or not, but some people have mentioned ganking a fair bit more than I've previously noticed. And the easiest ship to gank is the one without the assault damage control, which is the Gila. So I would almost recommend Ishtar, Serb, Moonin, what else? Vagabond, all is good choices for running Abyss. Yeah, here it's great in tier 6s. It's estimating the capital at 1.6 billion, which actually is probably accurate. This is the first one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so against things like this, once they start getting down to being out of armor, you can overheat for a little bit. It takes a fair bit of time for these things to go too high. Hey, Reaper, how you doing? If you haven't followed Reaper, shout out at, and I should have done it for Dangerous earlier. Somebody remind me, I'll do Dangerous as well. Reaper, I had a 1.7 billion-ish cash today. Recon, thank you for the resub. Yes, I am a scrub, you're not wrong. This guy has to go for this. Shoot that. You're overheating, you're fine. Drones on that. Drones on that. Orbit that guy. You can shoot him as well.
Mercy is the mark.
Reaper Spawn, also thank you for the sub. I super appreciate it. 5 years and a month has been some time. I know, we were talking about that. Oh, you're mentioning it to Raced. Who would not know that? That makes more sense. I know, right? Recon's one away from 4 years himself. But yeah, this is going to be a 2 billion-isk filament, not our filament. Assuming somebody's not waiting to gank me on the outside. We'll see what happens. Yeah, not a problem. That is how my draws go, and you know that. If you don't have to be here to win them. Reaper is a good example of this. I'm pretty sure he went and he was streaming afterwards. And I sent him the ISK that he won, because that's how this works here. You guys have lives. I don't expect you to be here the whole time. I appreciate that you pop in and say something. I really do. Mystic, Mystic, and Mystic. No, not at all. Not even a little bit. Let's go there. I mean, Recon, do you remember BRRC from Joe Bain's stream? Ooh. No, this isn't too bad. He ganked one of my Nergals once. And it was hard to even be mad at him for it. Okay, good. I targeted the right things here. Medium deviant? Nope. Drones it is. So we're going that. We're going 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. These harrowing can do a fair bit of damage, but they're generally not a huge threat. Starving, obviously, these guys are cap dependent for doing their damage, so you want to kill Starving fairly early. Ghosting, there is a ghosting. We're going to want to get that. That's the one I usually forget about. But these guys have a tendency to drift out of that 19-kilometer range from time to time. And if they do, you're not doing damage and you reset your damage. And the ghosting are going to be the issue for that. So you do want them dead. And I usually forget that I want them dead after the Starving Damavix. The reason being, those Damavix actually nuke quite a bit. The bigger thing you'll find is if you have 2 or 3 Starving Vedmax, why, thank you, Reaper. The Starving Vedmax won't keep all of your cap down if you have 2 of them. 3, they have the potential to. But if you have 2 or 3 Starving Damavix, they absolutely can. An anonymous gifter gave one to Dangerous. Which, by the way, I have to do that too. Okay. Are they still shooting you? That's weird. Shout out at Dangerous. Yes, it worked. Okay, cool. Dangerous is, besides being one of the big people in my corporation, why are you not repping him?
Hello, adventurer, and thank you for following Loki.
Kaikalives, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Hello, adventurer.
He is also a fantastic streamer. He's doing missions. It's a bit of a niche market for those, but it's very, very useful for newer players to see how the higher end missions can be done. Here, let me try that again. How the higher end missions can be done. And that's not me being mean to them. That's just that their missions aren't generally considered high end by a lot of people, but they can be. They can make you 200 to 300 to 500 million ISK per hour, depending on how you do them. Obviously, if you multi-box them a bit, then that can go even further. And some of them are very challenging, especially when you get into anomics. So he's showing a lot of people that stuff. It's good content that it is good for people to see. We don't actually have that much left for Triglavians left to kill here. We have this harrowing, so you're going to work on that. We have this striking, and then it's just a bunch of silly little frigates here. Okay, we got you guys, and you guys, and these guys. And now it's just cleaning up and heading out. Okay, that guy's going to open that. You can peek though. 183 million in that one as well. Loot that. Nope, you gotta go back. This guy just does not have the space for anything today. You might not have the space for that either. Can you grab... Okay, you go grab that then. Yeah, you're only getting 9 more. Is that a level 2 hype train? Hey guys, this is a level 2 hype train. Be all hypey and stuff. There are lots of videos on YouTube. Feel free to go take a look at them there. Swear I had a link for that once. But if you search my name on YouTube, you will find them there. And there are plenty that will be of great help. I don't recommend these, but the darks are fantastic. The jackdaws are absolutely amazing to run. By far one of my favorite fits. Give me one moment here. So I'm going to say that was 15 minutes because it was fairly close to it. Yeah, you can do that. Stack that. One, two, three, four. Copy 2 billion ISK in 15 minutes. Where's that cata? Cata fire. Dock. For some reason. Add a run. 15. Paste. My Orca has never been ganked, no. It is a super, very, very tanky Orca. This says my loot is worth 8 billion. It's estimating the capital Gravid as 655. Okay, so you have that stuff. Yeah, that's right. And we're going to pop this. So even if it's not a 2 billion ISK run, it's definitely a 1 billion ISK run. Activate that, and this. Yeah, so my Orca is super tanky. It's as tanky as a freighter, so as long as I don't overfill it, it should be okay. I don't like that these are there. We're going to go try to get to this thing, see what happens. Don't think it'll actually happen, but this room doesn't look super bad. We're definitely hitting that, though. If I pull my drones out with both of those there, my drones are so dead. Now, the nice thing about the symbols is, even though they newt, they don't focus your ships. So when they split, like one's shooting this guy, one's shooting this guy, two are shooting this guy, or something like that. So they're a lot easier to tank once they split their DPS. They're just hard to tank when they're not. Did I do that right? Yes. So just be aware of that. Like, oh. But you do still have to watch for situations like this where guys need more rep. But as they go down, there's less to worry about. Which one's shooting you? 2 of them and 1's dead. So let's shoot 3. 50. You're going up, you're going down. We should be fine. You have yourself a wonderful evening, Zed. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it. All those guys are fine. Turn that off. Again, Ixion is usually the one that annoys me the most. Not that he's hard or super... Well, he's partially problematic in that he target paints. I dislike his target painting abilities. However... Other than that, he's not so bad. Let's grab that. Elites. Elites. After the Symbols are dead, the Elites are usually my next target. Not because they're a huge issue in here, but of everything, if there's too many Elites, they can still kill you. That's not the case for this one, but it's something to be aware of. If you see a... so, a lot of times people go into an angel room and they're like, oh my god, there's 6 Cinnables. And that's terrible, don't get me wrong. However, what's even worse is if you go into one of these and there are 0 Cinnables. Because what that means is there's probably like 6 elite Dramiels and 5 Dramiels, and those guys will do a lot of application and damage on you. They are not pleasant to deal with. Alright, Elite Dramiel for you, Echo for you, you're shooting Ixion. I still want you to orbit the Ixion, actually. Echoes, you can go Sword, Spines, Medusas. Just until the Ixion's dead. Alright, now we can orbit this, no problem. You're not being webbed, so I'm not going to turn that on right now. Nobody's getting neutered out, so we're pretty happy about that. Man, that capital Gravid. That will put a giant bump pretty well every single time into what you're making. Sword Spine went out of range a tiny bit, but he should be back. There he is. And that room was about 5 minutes. Every 5-minute room is a good 5-minute room. I know, right? Usually just coffee and Diet Pepsi. No G Fuel for this guy. Okay, medium range deviant. I don't know. Well, this Blast Lance, though. If I go away from the medium range deviant, means I can use drones. Drones, drones, drones. Which are good, which are bad. Drones, drones, drones. Ask your mom or ask your dad. Alright, let's grab those. Target up some Blast Lance here. Snare Casters, we got one of them. Let's go this way. Turn to drone bay. That drone took a bit of damage, but that's okay. Drones can come in now.
Hello, adventurer, and thank you for following.
Phony Hawk, thank you for the follow.
Hello, adventurer, and thank.
Alright, Spotlighters. Oh, no reppers in here. That's sweet. I hate having reppers. That guy, and that guy. He's dead. Good job, him. Can work on some of these fog casters because they do reduce the range of my guns. Parson, how you doing? Might be running T6s. Don't think I didn't notice you, though. Sucker. Grab that and that. Nope, not track that. Approach that. Good to hear. I am very well. I got 2 plates in the first hour, and I ran 4, and then I got a Gravid capital for another 600 to 1.6 billion ISK. So I'm doing all right. Only made 3 to 4 billion ISK in an hour and 15 minutes. Which, on that note, this character needs to go here. Stack, keep that, and that. Drop that off, undock. Only. I never remember where that goddamn filament is, but let's see here. It's probably one of those. Oh, there's only 2 of those. That's not too bad. Let's go this way. None of those. A bunch of upholders. We have some choices to make here. So, I can either kill the sentinels first and not have to worry about them, or kill the upholders first and then my drones might not get bothered for a while. So let's go. You already have 1 targeted. So you go for 2. You go for not that one. Definitely messed up that entire plan I just came up with. You're Coon! How you doing, buddy? Orb that at 1,000. Turn AB off. Shoot that guy. Okay, you're at least shooting him. Oh, that's a sentinel as well. It's not even an upholder. 2 and A. Are all my drones dead? Not yet. There they go. Well, one of them at least. It's not dead though. I saved him. I'm gonna try to rep this one. Nope, bring drones in. Not worth it. Okay, you can shoot that upholder. You guys are shooting that. That's fine. Normally I don't like shooting the same target, but that's okay. Let's blow that up. Orb this at 500. You guys aren't taking too much damage. This is a blue clad, so I need to ask myself that. A. No, A is... Well, you know what? A is also being shot. Let's go for a Watchman then. 118 million in that one. This guy's going to loot it. Okay, 118 in that one. That guy's not going to get everything because there's 650 0-point condensate in that. Oh, now you're taking damage. God damn it, you don't have enough room either. This guy needs some reps. Alright, I finally had enough room for all of it. Not in to stack it. Okay, so that guy's being shot, that guy's being shot. You can start working on those Scyllas. Fealties for you. You know what? I think you're supposed to shoot that, but you're going to shoot these guys instead. This guy gets the other Watchman. Okay. Got that and those. All that stuff looks good. That sounds about right. There we go. Got to the right spot. And exactly so. Okay, shoot that guy, shoot this guy. Everyone can approach the gate. Oh, shit, I thought this one took me a little longer. It absolutely did not. 14 minutes, not quite. We'll call it 14. Alright. So let's approach that there. Let's approach that there. Let's approach that there. Ah, crap. We got loot from all over again, didn't we? Copy. 0 point condensate. That goes in there. You have your drones. Add a run. 14 minutes. Paste. Enter. Over to this character. Open fleet. Copy. 30 more million of that. Paste. Enter. Over to this one. And stack that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Copy. 316. So about 370. We'll see what this says for me. Save and view. Cata. We're going to want 3 more firestorms. We have the time, right? Yes, we do. 340 million in 14 minutes there. And nobody lost drones. I'll say it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. You don't really need drones in Tier 5 firestorms. You do really need drones in Tier 6 firestorms. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be this ghosting and this tangling that I want to kill first. Short range deviant is over there. I don't like all of this speed cloud. I don't like that tracking tower. Let's try this way. Reps, drones, 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 tangling, ghosting. Again, I kill the Starving Damavix first, because even though the Vedmax newt more in a go, overall, the Starvings newt a lot as well. You would do well to not ignore them. In between the bigger guys, you can get Cat back. The little guys, they newt more often. So if you run into Cap and all you have is little guys, they will keep your Cap behind. If you run into Cap and you have the bigger guys, well, you know what? You might get a little bit of a back here and there. Everyone seems to be shooting this guy, so we're going to give him the extra reps. Turn off his remote rep as well. We're going to turn on the Vedmax in just a minute here. Okay, so we're going to orbit this guy at 1,000. And go 1B. And all my guys are fine. It's a Loki! And see, how's it going, buddy? Okay, that all is fine there. Okay, I'm gonna give Loki. Oh, and now let's do that. So I gave him a remote rep. I think just the one, but that should be all he really needs for this. And this year, it's been beyond a stupid amount of ISK today. I've gotten 2 large plates and a capital Gravid armor rep. Later, lads, you have a wonderful stream. No, sleep. You sleep, I'll stream, by the way. A little tired tonight, don't mind me. I think I had coffee too late last night. My wife will just, you know, giggle at me over there.
Yep. We're funny.
Welcome back, Reaper. I don't think I can target all of those. Reaper says, "Hey, Belle."
Hi, Reaper.
All right. So the worst part is when you start missing like loot caches, because that does happen sometimes. You're like, ah, I missed one, and you're just like, it's just sad. But once you start running 5 hours of these, it definitely happens, especially if you're a little tired. Don't need drones out anymore, so we're gonna bring them in. You're going to grab the loot on that one. Approach transfer. Approach transfer. And again, but a 5-minute room, which is completely acceptable. $91 million. Nothing huge in that one. So, funny thing about... what is it? Funny thing about something. Nope, I lost it. Sad. Again, a little bit tired tonight. Ooh, look at this. They're over there. Rather not deal with the cloud. They'll probably get it towards me, though. And stuff like that can kill ships, especially if your name's Kalis. You can do nothing wrong, and the randomness of a room can kill you. That's how abyssals work. Turn on my other armor rep, which is super, super, super important. One snare caster in here. May take him out. We'll see what happens. Snare caster. Actually willing to put both of my guys on that. Let's orbit this. So speed clouds can put enemies on you that you don't want on you that quickly. And a lot of times if you're hoping to kite things away so that you have a few minutes to like kill a few of them, well, you might not always. Ooh, I lost a drone. Let's bring drones in. I don't really need them at this point. Now, it doesn't look like this is in a speed cloud, so that should be fairly good, but we'll see what happens here. Fogcaster. Yep. And I might go back and kill that field weaver. We'll see. Okay, some of these guys went fairly far away. I'm not sure why. 161 in that one. Yeah, no, they absolutely will focus your drones and kill them. And that goes for all webs. Webs are probably going to be the first thing to switch over to your drones. So if you have a room of things that you're not concerned about, but you want to be able to use drones in that room, you should really kill the webs. Now for the Gila, you're probably not so worried about your T2 drones with 1 billion hit points. But for me, with the littler drones, absolutely. But yeah, for tier 2, if that's what you're using because they're cheaper and more and do more damage on the bigger ships, then you probably do want to watch that. Like, you'll want to kill the entanglers in the Cryptus room, and you'll want to kill the... Oh, no, I want to switch these. In the endobenthic as well. Faction drones have better application, but T2 drones have better damage. Less tank, though. And augmented have best damage. However, because of split DPS in most of these places, other than darks where they're not the most effective, you want to be shooting one type of damage. They're only good against fealties, but they're super useful against fealties. Alright, medium range deviant over there, which is fantastic. Short range deviant over there, less fantastic. Let's orbit this at 1,000, regroup, reps on nub. Reps on nub, you get tangling, you get ghosting, you get anchoring, turn that off, tangling, anchoring, bye-bye ghosting. Now, these guys can do a fair bit of damage. Most of their damage is drone-based, so that's all these Vela swarmers that are smashing my face right here. And are going super, super fast. However, you don't have to kill those. However, these medium towers will kill them for you. So you're more than welcome to just go sit in those. You'll notice that my armor's slightly going down. However, I also have a second repper that I have not been using yet. Velas don't remote rep the same way that regular Vedmax do. You can individually target these, which for my Nergals, lets me ramp up my damage better. Integrated, I think, are only useful if you don't have T2 skills. They're kind of like the faction. I'm using it because I don't have the skills to use the proper ones. They're better than T1s, but they're not as good as T2s or faction. I think they nerfed them at one point or something, though. I don't know. They were useful once upon a time. I don't know exactly what happened there. He's taking a bit of damage. We're going to put a rep over on this guy. Then you'll see all these Vela Swarmers disappear, and then his armor will go back up real quick. Two and three. And three. Okay, so they're all focused on this guy. These two are following 2 and 3, so they're approaching them. I'm still using my long range ammo because they still bounce out of range pretty good, but I'm just trying to burn down the 3 arrowing right now. Tank's doing well on all my guys. How much time do I have left for my boosters? And this is Origin. We will definitely be able to get a 4th one in again. Sweet. Buckets isk. Buckets isk. So many buckets isk. Okay, I'll stop. Alright. You're going there, you're going there. None of them have gotten out of range. They're all still shooting you. And no one's taking damage. Oh. They have no drones left. The drone boats have been defanged. Okay, we're going to regroup these guys. Hey, Glazer, how's it going? And we're going to approach this here with that on. One, and you can start shooting those guys. You're just going to help with that guy for no real reason. Well, no super useful reason, anyway. Striking. Shining, target that. Shoot that thing. There we go. Let's approach there. Drones back in, otherwise they will take damage. Another 129 million in that one. Loot that. See if you can loot that. Of course there isn't. There we go. You were supposed to keep shooting. Guess who? How you doing, buddy? This thing. Sweetheart, can you throw me a pillow from the couch? Okay, and that is 14 minutes and 30 seconds.
You said throw a pillow, right?
Yep.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't actually.
You did great.
Pillow.
Do I have the pillow?
You do.
I'm happy. Alright, let's go there, and there, and there. I am very well, thank you, guess who? It has been a stupidly good ISK night. Stack that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Copy 55 million in that one. Let's go add run. 1430. Paste. Enter. 4, 5, 6. Copy 326 there. So let's go save and return. You're going to go Cata, fire 3, yes. And that one was 362 million. Why, thank you. It's getting a little warm really, really early. I didn't get this one that long ago, but I still like it anyway. You got enough cat boosters for the last run, so we're good on that. 11 minutes. I thought I had longer. That's okay. 11 will do. That guy should have grabbed another drone. Ooh, I do not like this. Short range deviants over there. These guys are over here. Let's go this way. Reps on nub. Reps on nub. The nice thing, though, is I'm not immediately between a whole bunch of goddamn towers. So, let's go tangling, tangling. God damn it, of course there's 4 ghosting in here. Starving, starving, starving. We'll get the newts down a little bit. And we'll go from there. Jackdaws are one of my favorite events. It's only the 2 Vedmax. I'm not shooting myself. Okay, drones are doing fine. None of them are being shot right now. Ghosting, 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 ghosting. Okay, apparently I did not say that too loud, so we're good there. He is stopping repping nub. because his cap is going down. Not particularly fast, but fast enough. Okay, he can put reps back on nub. Still haven't hit my ADC, so that's not even an issue. I'm just happy my drones aren't being shot. Okay, we're going to split DPS on this next one just a tiny bit. Gonna have 2 shoot 1 and 1 shoot 2. We're gonna start approaching the biocache. This is way over there. Biocache is not that far off from it, so we just have to watch that, but there's not a ton of these guys left anyway, so it should be okay. And anchoring still have a chance of trying to kill your drones. Actually, so does striking, so it doesn't make a huge difference which way you go at this point, but now, the other thing is, while I could help kill that, there's almost no point because he's ramped up enough to kill that now. Okay, still lots of range on that Deviant. And most of this room will just die like flies now. Okay, let's shoot that. 101 million in that one. Loot. Okay, all that's good. 6 minutes, that might be alright depending on what the next room is. I have an extra set of boosters if I need it, but if I don't need it, I'm going to try to not use it. I don't like using them for one room, it drives me nuts. Even though I could just run my other 2 that I'm going to run afterwards anyway and call it a day. You're supposed to be going through there to this terrifying room. It's a Kiki room. Alright. Orbit 1000. Regroup. Reps on nub. Reps on nub. And I don't... Oh, wait. No. Maybe I get to use those. We'll find out. Pop that. Let's try drones. Two. Hey, Hello Disc, how's it going? Welcome to my terrifying room of... I might lose some... Yep, definitely losing some drones. I'm going to pull them in. So, while I'm losing my drone DPS by pulling them in, they did reset some of their DPS by shooting my drones. The ghosting more affect tracking instead of range in here, so that's a thing, but still good to be aware of it. Now, turn that off, unfortunately. I'm losing one of my remote reps for a bit. That occult approach to shoot 6 occult approach 3. No, don't shoot my guy. There. A and B. Okay, got that rep back on him. Everything's good. See, this is why it gets scary as shit sometimes. Not to mention there's 5 starving Damaviks in here, and I hate them so much. Two... And we should be good. So many newts. This guy's turning off all his stuff. Regroup. Mystic. Mystic. All the starving are after this guy, apparently. Except for... no, a couple are on you now. That one, that one. And these ones. You're fine now, you can do that. 119 million in that one. And 41 seconds left on my boosters, which means they are not lasting through the next room. Like I had hoped they would. Anchoring and striking. Now, maybe it'll be a problem, maybe it won't. Depends on what the room is. There are more than a few rooms that I don't actually need boosters to get through. This one, I definitely needed boosters to get through. Frigates, I could probably do without, but depending on the composition and the clouds and the towers, still might want them. We'll have to see. It'd be case-by-case basis. However, in order to prepare for that, I'm going to have my inventory windows open on all my characters so that I can select and use all if required. 6 cap boosters, eh? Approach nub. There's a reason you have extras. Okay, reload, reload, reload. Let's see what we got. Cryptus. This one I can actually do without boosters. Of course, this one is dependent on the situation. There are no blue clouds everywhere, and there is no tracking tower everywhere, so it's okay. Where's this thing? Okay. Even better, I should be able to use drones by the time these things start shooting at me. 4 entanglers is not too bad. Going this way. We'll hit my extra armor rep because I have it. Okay, they haven't webbed me yet, and I'm really close to Cryptus already. And Cryptus is already switching targets, which is almost better. Orbit at 1,000, orbit at 1,000, orbit at 1,000. We should be under Cryptus's guns. You're not webbed, you are, which is perfectly fine. And some of these Scylla are going after my drones. Okay, that guy does have a web on him. 2 of the webs are about to die. One's going to help with this one. One's going to work on that one. He's webbed pretty good, but he's also really close to Cryptus, so shouldn't be an issue. Speed's back up a bit. Once that one's dead, this guy's going to carry on with those, and my DPS are both going to switch to Occult and kill Cryptus. So I'll throw that up. You'll see Cryptus taking a crap ton of damage. I'm not too worried about the 2 newts. I'm not going to leave my drones out because they are going to take damage here, but I just kind of want to shoot that. I like having that dead. Alright, well, you know what? You never do this, by the way, but I'm going to pop over to here. Giveaways. And so you have yourself a wonderful evening. I will talk to you later. Hashtag hourly. Get in on this first. Now that it's open, please get in on the hourly draw. It is just opened. We'll draw that before we undock and do a couple more. So Cryptus is very much a shield tank. Once Karen runs out of shield, she drops really quickly. Vicious and Gammas, the extra armor does her no good near. And where I'm towards where this is the last run, and I absolutely repair after every run anyway, these 2 are going to overheat their disintegrators to bring Cryptus down faster. This left is currently 680 DPS, and right is currently also 680 DPS, so 1400 DPS on Cryptus. Now, keep in mind that's been ramping up a bit, but that's one of the reasons why Nergals do well in firestorms. Okay, and this one is another 90 million. Loot that thing. Son of a bitch. And that's it myself, because I just realized probably how much ISK I've made in 2 hours so far, and it is a stupid amount of ISK. Okay, everyone's on the gate, just waiting for the next one. That guy can stay there for one more minute. Hashtag hourly. You have a few more minutes to get in on that. Because it won't be until I get ready to undock before I draw that, so. Ammo mirror. Feel like these guys are dying slow, but that's alright. This one was definitely longer, 18.5 minutes. Oh, am I shooting 3 of them? And I just don't really realize it? Yes, I am. Okay, that makes more sense. Never mind. Alright. So that one was a long one. That one was 19 minutes. It's probably a good thing I didn't gamble in Vegas. They might have tackled me on the way out. Especially where I'm Canadian and wouldn't end up having to pay taxes on it. It happens, Reaper. Alright, I meant to drop that stuff off first. What am I doing? That's alright. So, just for estimated value, $1 billion from my first run, which I dropped off right away. This guy has 730, so 1.7. Yeah, it was another 2 billion ISK hours, so I have made 4 billion ISK in 2 hours. Alright, we've got some repairs to do and some restocking to do. This guy needs some hobos. Hobgoblins. There we go. And 400 occult, 700 mystic. Oh, and some cat boosters. Hashtag hourly, get in on that draw, guys. Will not be going for too much longer. Okay, 400s. 4 of those. There we go. Should be enough there. No repairs. I probably did it already. So I like having 1,000 of Meson and Occult and 2,000 Mystics. So, and usually for the numbers I give is I give 500. And Mystic I'm a little, try to get closer to that mark, so I'll go 1,000 on that. Should be 2,100. Yep. Should be good there. And then for 400s, we mostly fill up. I'll throw 5 of those in there, and that shall be good for that. Did this already, but I'm doing it again. Alright, and over on this side, that character stocked up. Good stuff. Let's pop over here, accept that. Accept that. Drag this stuff there. Stack that stuff. As usual, you're getting up ridiculous real fast. You need 1,000 Mystic. Repairs and 3 Catafires. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to undock these 3 dudes. 4 dudes. All the dudes. We're going to do that hourly draw right quick, so we're going to close that, announce that. The winner of this 100 million ISK hourly draw is Gramix. Congratulations, Gramix, on winning the draw. Let's archive that, copy that. IGSU. Tin Soldat. Go over there. And warp fleet there, and we will pop into fleet. And give you 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 100 million is sent there. Going to pop some boosters here. Consume. All across. So I'm a terrible person. There's times I should... Actually, that's not entirely true. I have bailed on shitty boosters before, but I don't do it very often. Cap, dislike that one, but that's okay. Armor up on that guy. And armor up on that guy. So that's actually not too bad. Especially where he is the cap booster. I can just, you know, throw him some extra cap boosters. If I go through the extra 8 that my other guy has, we're fine. And also it's going to be 2 runs, so that's okay. I got one of them. Was there more? Finance, contracts. There is another one. Accept, thank you. Activate that for fleet. Is that a different system? That didn't look like the normal name. Let's hop those guys in. Okay, there is... So when I see a room like this, I'm looking for Cryptus. Because if there's a Cryptus, you have to be a little more careful. There is not, so I don't. Let's go there. Reps there. Reps there. Those guys are after me there. Where's this at? That's further away, meaning we can use these guys. Meaning Entangler there. These Entanglers here. Those confusers are going to be a fairly high priority after Entanglers. I'm splitting my drones and my disintegrators on everything, just so you're aware. No newts at all, actually. So that's not a problem. All right, sounds good. I was just like, I don't recognize that system, and usually it's in the same one. You can come back with your bad self. Okay, there's a short-range deviant near here. We're going to move away a little bit. Yep. $431 million. I've got another large armor plate. Okay, this thing, that's over there. Let's go this way. Entangler, Entangler. You're going to finish the Scylla, and what we're going to do is we're going to go... No, let's do it with this one. Let's do it with the not tier 2 ammo that's a little more expensive. Okay, 25 away. That should be good. Let's jettison you. And now we should be able to kick drones back out. See how it goes. Purple, how you doing? See, it's sometimes tough to see if they're being shot or if they're just like going just a tiny little bit into the range of that deviant. Good to hear. Shoot that guy. See, same thing on that guy. One of his drones and one of this guy's drones took a couple tiny little hits, but then they're fine. Pretty sure they're just drifting ever so slightly into the range of this thing here. But I'll keep an eye on them. This one actually looks like he's going a little lower. But now he looks fine. Shoot that guy. A couple more targets there. 26 Spearfisher will bring drones back. This guy is clearly pissed off at my drones and dragging them away, and that can be dangerous. So let's approach the transfer conduit. We're going to go sit there. These guys are getting close to dead. There. And no, I don't need to turn the cargo container. Turn on my AB. We'll just sit on the gate there and we'll be fine. Approach nub. Approach nub. And now we're just cleaning up the last couple and we're fine. Go. So, don't know how long you've been in here, Purple, but make sure you hashtag Horde if you are looking to get in for the draw for the end of the night. It involves some Magic the Gathering cards and some Misk. And there we go. Sorcerer, how you doing, buddy? Okay, so that one, 6 minutes. That's not great, but that's still acceptable. It's just occasionally there's rooms that take you more than 6 minutes, and that's eventually what's going to kill me. We came close on time on one already, so 19 minutes was definitely longer than I cared for. Maybe this will kill me. Look, this looks terrible. I love it so much. Nah, this won't kill me. One, two, two, three, three, one, two, Skybreaker, Skybreaker, Skybreaker. Really want to kick my drones out, but I don't know how long they'll live. Like, can they take a shot from the Skybreaker? This guy's going to need reps. Overheat. Regroup. Arrestor, little dudes. Marshal, that guy. Orbit this at 1,000. Turn that off, turn that on, turn that off. Skybreaker. Skybreaker. Arrestor's fine. Drones out. This one is 140. No, I didn't want to loot that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jettison everything else. Yes. Open. Shoot that guy. You're fine there. 134 million. And let's orbit this at 1,000. This is a fun room. I appreciate this room. So that marker enforcer needs some shooting. Drainer's almost dead, so you can almost open that. Also, oh. Oops. I burned out his armor up. Pulled a full-on Torvald. Drones in. I have one more room to get through. Now, it's by no means impossible to get through without one, but I don't want to. Activate gate, activate gate, activate gate. Curses. It's not delightful, but I think it'll be fine. If I can get out of this blue cloud. Which I think I can. I mean, so right off the bat, it means that this guy and this guy both also have to target this guy, which isn't that unusual. It means that we're definitely going to focus these guys down first. And reps, rep, reps, rep. And this guy's getting shot first, which is not supposed to happen, but that's okay. Launch drones. Reps on him instead. I think some have already switched targets, hopefully. Okay. Stop overheating. Don't burn more shit out. Lucid Sentinel. Upholder. I don't have any drones out. And I can't. Stop overheating. You've done enough. You have drones out. Bring them in. Shoot that guy. Okay, that'll pull us a little further away from that. Everything looks okay. Reps back on this guy. Maybe off. One sentinel down. Drones back in. Orbit this at 500. Those two almost have theirs dead. That one's down. Shoot that watchman. And already DPS load is going to be a lot lighter in here. And 107 million in that one. Okay, so what's that leave us? You have 2 watchmen, you have 2 sentinels. This is the last upholder. What do I want you to shoot next? Let's go with the fealties. Okay, last sentinel's being shot. We got this. There's no issues here. They don't have enough DPS left. I screwed up, but I get to live. That's the nice thing about these ships is you're not reliant on one's tank. Like, if you lose a Hawk and you go into a Cinnaball room, you're probably toast. Nope, that's not a good example. If you burn out your shield booster on a Hawk, it's probably toast. You do it with one of these guys with an armor repper, you've got two other guys that can rep him. Okay, this guy's going to start working on Scylla's. And this guy will also start working on Scylla's. We can just approach the organ. Alright. Let's just pop you over to him right quick. Yeah, see? Burned out his armor rep. And that's not his remote armor rep I burned out. That's his local armor rep, which is not something you want to be doing. So, don't do that. So there's a 15-minute warning. We've got lots of time left. Just up to tier 2. After that, they don't have the DPS. And 2 of them can do tier 3. And 3 of them can do right up to tier 6. The DPS tank and cap requirements as you go higher aren't as high each time. It's still significant, but it's not as deadly. The lower tiers are definitely huge increases. Because, like, you can still get 4 or 5 Cinnables in tier 4, but tier 5, like, you still don't see 4 or 5 that often. You usually see 3, 4, and they're manageable. 16? 16, right on the dot, actually. Okay, this guy's going to have to dock up. You'd have to check the Abyss Tracker website. Give me 1 second here. Is that still accurate? No. Give me 1 sec here, I'll grab you a link. It usually has a better feel for the values of these things. AbyssTracker.com. Alright, I got a large plate. So that's 672 million in 16 minutes. Give me 1 second while this guy goes and docks up. Add run. You have to log in again. Add run. 16 minutes. Get rid of that. Paste. Save and view details. And about 610 million in 16 minutes. Yeah, I'm breaking 5 billion in 3 hours for sure. Put that online. Let's grab my Kata while I'm here. Dock. Yep, you're good. Oh, gosh. You're not wrong about that. No, you can go run tier 2, should be fine. Okay, anyone who has just come in, please enter that draw. This is going to be my last run of the night. After I dock up from this one, I will end up closing that, and then we'll do the Dragon Sword draw, and see if we can't give somebody somewhere between 250 million and 5 billion ISK. Activate for fleet for that guy. You do not have to be here to win it. I mean, at this point, you're probably going to be. But, yes, that's about all I got. Ooh, Blast Crypts. Okay, this one's fairly annoying. However...
Hello, adventurer, and thank you for following Loki Battle.
Feels good, man. Thank you for following.
Hello,
I appreciate it.
adventurer, and
Now, let's turn those on, and you're going to target that guy with... Target that guy. Target that guy. Maple Syrup, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's target this, and you'll do that. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. You're going for Blast Grip 1 at 10. You're going for Blast Grip that one at 10. He's in 21. Let's turn a little bit so he stays in range. Shoot 2, shoot 1. And we just have to watch for a yellow box, because that means they're going after my alts. My alts are remote repping each other, so that does help a little bit as well. But, yeah. Abyssals I enjoy because of the randomness of it. You can get, like, 2 of the same room, and it's not even close to the same room. You're going to want to fly them completely differently, and I find that absolutely fantastic. That guy's 15 away still, so I'm not going to bother with him yet. Like, just the sheer randomness of it is what I love. Okay, so we got... Need to get 3. So you are going to target 3. It's going to be your shtick. So I didn't actually expect this guy to kill that guy so properly. That's not usually how it works. It's absolutely nice when it does. This guy's trying to fly out of the abyss. I want to get him to the other side with the Spark Grip that he's shooting at and go from there. Alright, nothing is in range of you. So we're going to have to fix that. Okay, he is still shooting at you. Is he? Oh no, he yellow boxed you, shooting at this guy. I'll hit those, thank you. That is why I have them. Okay, so this Blast Grip, which is actually almost dead. I was going to say I have to worry about that, but I don't. He is very almost dead. So let's keep in range of that. Go this way. You're being shot at. Nobody likes it. It's this guy. Reps. Reps. I saw that coming. Oh, you're both shooting that guy. Okay, no, that's fair. 2, 3, Ember Grip. Okay, orbit that guy at 10 and shoot him. Orbit this guy at 10. You've almost got him dead. Okay, so you go for that Ember Grip instead. Orbit 10 Ember Grip. And these guys aren't really strong enough to actually shoot me down now. So, well, okay, that's not necessarily true. They can, but it's unlikely they will. Don't underestimate them too much. It will not go well for you. I almost feel like I could have died in this room. I didn't, but I could have. 162 in this.
adventuring, and thank you for following Loki back.
Nemedaninen, thank you for the follow.
Adventuring, and thank
I think I got it right, but I'm not honestly sure. This guy's looting. And apparently this guy's getting shot at by the guy he's shooting. So let's orbit that to 15. Okay, yeah. So it's a spark grip that's left. Open loot. Approach there, turn that off. And the other two are going to go there. Reload. Back to Mystic for you, and reload. This is a weird room. It's annoying as shit. It's challenging. But it's not so bad. Used to be worse before I figured out a couple little tricks to it. But there's a lot of reasons why I'm not recommending you come into this. So there's the 162. The loot's not one of them. That's definitely not one of the reasons. But how tricky some of these rooms can get is definitely the reason. So that guy's going to go in there. That guy's going to go in there. Vilas, this one's fine. You know what? We're even going to go hang around the short-range deviant here. Reps to nub. Reps to nub. We've got a ghosting and some blinding up here. This isn't even a big room. Ghosting. Tangling. Shining. Now, these drones can do a fair bit of damage when there's enough of them. However, that short-range deviant tower is going to just massacre these drones. They're not going to get much damage in. The spike damage that these rooms can do is going to be negated by how fast these drones cease to exist. Now, I have drones that I could use to help kill these guys. So if there weren't any towers here, they would just die faster. But I don't need them to die faster, so it's okay. I'm going to switch this guy to Misan. He's going to start working on the harrowing. While these two continue on the Damvix. Yeah. So I find that these guys tend to pop out a little, just enough out of range that you're not going to see. Look there, 20. You would lose your target and reset your damage. Most of the time, it's still under 23. So I'm going to turn off my AB. And because of that, you can do exactly this. You can just kind of have one guy switch to Misan, leave the other two on Mystic so they're doing higher damage, and shoot them like that. It's a bit of a pain, but it's not too bad. All of the drones are destroyed. Okay, so we're going to approach down here. We are not going to turn our AB on because I want him to stay in range of those stinking Vedmax. Just doing a great job of. Tangling is dying over here, then I might pulse my AB just to get there a little quicker. You have to watch it because these Damavix will pop out of range sometimes too, just like that. Shoot a different one. Vedmak is still in range, so we're good there. Striking is kind of towards the edge a bit more. Okay, you shoot the striking. You guys can go for the biocache. I'm not interrupting any of my DPS on relevant things. 204 million in that one. Anchoring on that guy. We're almost there. Anchoring is the last one left. You can switch back to Mystic. Last room. And that'll be another 2.5, 3 hours done. To be fair, in the 2.5 hours, I have gotten more of these done than I sometimes do in 3. Because I got 4 done each of the first 2 hours. No Cryptus. A lot of the fealties, though. Rather not be near that tracking tower. Kakar, you have yourself a wonderful evening. I'll let you know if you win. Tanglers, there's only 3 of them. You get the Scyllas, and you get that plethora of those guys. Lots of confusers. And the confusers reduce the range of my guns, so I do not like them. Switching my drones does not reduce my DPS. Now, if you've flown in the Abyss, you know how important it is to pay attention to where you're going. Most of the time, you want a fair bit of speed. I can do without it. So that's one of the nice things about this, is I can just coast along. I know I'm fairly close to the center. It's going to take quite a long time for me to drift out of this speed. Like, we're talking, I've DC'd with an AB on and not drifted out too far. But, yeah, no, this is fine. I could drift like this for 5 minutes and probably not hit the edge. This drone is taking damage. Let's unlock you, target you. And he's not the only drone taking damage. Never mind, let's bring drones in. Not doing the thing I was going to do. Apparently I'm doing the thing I shouldn't be doing, which is turning off my stinking weapons. That happens. Okay, let's kill this entangler. Is that the last one? It is. Confuser. That Syl is going down still. Let's try bringing the drones back out. Okay, we're going to approach the... Nope, I don't know what I clicked. Approach, there we go. That's the one I want. Are you taking damage, or is that previous damage? Doesn't look like it's going down. No, drones look good, so that's an extra almost 300 DPS. 270, I think it is. 90 for each set of 5 hobgoblins. If I had a slight drone bonus to damage, that would be even better. Of course it would, but that's beside the point. CCP, give me an extra 5% per drone. Okay, clearly I already don't need it, but that's beside the point. Okay. All of these guys are apparently dying. My drones are not. Last four. This guy's going to approach the biocache. This guy's going to approach the origin. That blue cloud was the reason I was staying away from here originally. And this is your very last chance to hashtag Horde and get in on my Dragon's Horde draw for a chance at 5 billion ISK. It's a chance of a chance. So by no means are you guaranteed it, but it does exist. 1 in 48 chance I think it is right now. Alright, and in this one we have... Of course it is. Another large armor plate with 504. No, well actually, yes I left one. But I also still have these guys here, so... Approach. Scoop to cargo hold. Yours are in, you can go out. Stock you up. Not like desperate on time here, am I? No, I'm not. 16 and a half minutes. Come on, grab it. Thank you. Dock you up. Dock you up. And dock you up. Stack that. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4. 870 million estimated on that one. 16 and a half minutes. Let's go plug that into here. What if I figure out one today? Paste. And yeah, almost 800 million. Profit of 734. I don't know. I don't run worms. They're actually one of my least favorite things, potato. I hate them so much. So much. I'll tell you what. If you bring my worm... That was from one run. I hit over 5 billion tonight. In 2.5 hours. It was a very, very lucky 2.5 hours. But I still did it. My home. Of course it did. God damn it. So 3.6 billion and 1.4 billion. 5 billion. I mean, C5 ratting is OP, is it not? Terra. Of course, my ships are worth a little less than those, but still. Four. Let's throw this stuff over there. That's true. That's true. Oh, I'm so glad you asked a very answerable question, Maple. I have run 1,124 Tier 4, 3,593 Tier 5, and 1,710 Tier 6. Southend, how are you doing, buddy? Last chance, get in on the Horde draw, H-O-A-R-D hashtag first. I will be doing that in just a moment here. Stack you. Yep, that's going to be some ISK to sell later. Okay, gonna restock these guys later. You can have your drone back. Accept.
Hello, adventurer, and thank you for following Loki Val.
Old Mr. Boston, thank you for the follow.
Hello,
Where is that drone? There we go. Item hanger and Hobgoblin. This is the drone that I tried leaving behind. Alright, so let's go over to here. Moobot. Oh, actually, yeah, no, let's do that first.
Hello, adventurer, and and thank you for
HM
following
Clellan,
Loki
thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Hello, Adventure.
So here
Thank you for
is
following
my
Loki
Abyssal Tracker because I threw all these in here
Hello,
tonight.
Adventure, and thank you for following
So
Loki back.
yesterday, which
Hello,
was
Adventure,
an
and
hour
thank you for
ago.
following Loki back. Hello, Adventure, and thank you for following Loki back.
Oh,
Hello, Adventure.
I think I need to let that finish. There we go. Okay. Yesterday, which was an hour ago, was 3.6 billion, and then today was 1.398 billion. And since that wasn't exactly 6, that's a combined 5. And does it say time? No, it does not. But we go to my runs. This one was also part of today. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 runs. I think I actually had one more. So it might be like 5.3 billion-ish there. I know, right? And that's the problem, is people are like, oh man, I saw this guy running this, and it was like so easy. He just breezed through them. It's like, it's even easy looking when I die. Like, I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry. Okay, so that is now closed. We are going to draw this. This is my main draw that I have. It involves a deck of Magic the Gathering cards that, if I count the cards in the other box, I can tell you how many are in this. We started at 100. I believe it's 96. Yes, 96 left. So I don't have to count them. Thank God. I mean, what? Thank God. All right. And did I announce it was closed? It's closed. You saw that I closed it. The winner of the Dragon Sword tonight is Isrid. Isrid, congratulations on winning the Dragon Sword tonight. Let me just make sure that you either have an in-game name or that I can send you a message, one of the two. You do not have a registered in-game name. Paste Isrid. There. Window of windows. Okay, I can send a message. That's fine. They can get that later. So, without further ado, don't see Isrid there. That's okay, though. You guys win regardless of whether you are still here or not. You are all winners in my book. Okay, so. There you are. Perfect. Won the draw at the end of the night. Pick a number between 1 and 96. Channel if you want. Alright. So they are actually here, so they can come and peek at what we're doing. So what you do is to register your in-game name, you go IGN and you type your character name in Eve, not local character, local the nub. And that will register your name with the bot, and that bot is used across multiple streamers. 41. Alright, and just so you know what you're playing for, there are different cards in here. The Magic the Gathering, if you've played Magic, you are after something like this. There are 2 cards like this, multicolored legendaries. Okay? Those are worth 5 billion if you hit one of them. After that one's gone, because I take a card out when we hit it, the last one's going to be worth 10 billion. Blue cards are worth 150. Red cards are 250. Green cards are 500 million. And the artifacts, of which there are definitely some in here somewhere. It's not... is that a Homerid bed? Homerid. There... Oh, like Alpha Mir are worth a billion-esque. You have to have an exclamation mark in front of it. Okay, so we're going to shuffle that up. Your number was 41. Alright. Feels about right. Isrid, you can either tell me to stop shuffling, or I will just stop shuffling in a minute, one of the two. I'll let you try to have your fate as long as you're still looking for it. Looks good to you. Alright, here we go. Your card is 41. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So, you haven't hit any of those cards yet. So, this is your card right here, okay? I'm going to play a little side game over here of that's 41, 42, 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, did you get one of those? Let's see what this is. You did not. You got a blue card. The other ones were in the last little bit. There's one that was 4 from the bottom. These were all in like the 80 to 90 range. Alright, that's okay. You still get 150 million ISK. I need your in-game name. Did you put yours in there? No, I did not see yours. So either PM me your in-game name, or you can send it or put it in the channel, whichever you want. I'm going to throw this into here. Oh, Israel's your in-game name. Okay, perfect. Some people do that, some people don't. Okay, so 150 for you. Now let's go here. Let's throw this back up here. And you can look at my pretty face too. And let's go fleet. Paste, Isrid, autolink character. There we go. Give you 150, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. That is sent. Next stream shall be Thursday, about the same time, ish. So about 2 hours before now for about a 3-hour period of time. It is getting into the Christmas time, so we'll see how things go. It can get a little bit busy here and there for me. Congratulations on that. Thank you for joining me and me making entirely too much goddamn ISK. So, just give me 1 second here. I'm going to go over here so you can hate me a little bit more. So this is my loot bin. My current loot bin has 17.1 billion estimated in it. These are the filaments that I run, which puts it at 14.6 billion estimated. I have 9 unstable large armor plates. And what are those worth? 3. So where is that thing? Capital. Gravid capital. Decayed capital. Those aren't worth anything. Oh, it's by the number of them that I have, right. And the Gravid capital armor rep is approximately 1.6 billion. So, yeah. I have been crashing the market for a while now. This will be like my 3rd time. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me. Let me go see who else is currently streaming and see about sending you their way. He's probably almost done, so I'm going to raid him quick. Raid Contempo Enterprises. Have a wonderful night. I will see you later. Fly fun. I made 5 billion ISK in 2.5 hours. Later, guys. This will be up on YouTube if you want to see it later. Oh, and I got a capital Gravid armor up. See you later.